Given a screenshot of a tweet where Carl's like, Billy wants to make the lawsuit about Apollo Legend, but I'm not going to let him get away with that because I really want this to be about the cheating. Now, I'm paraphrasing, I'm making it sound worse than it actually was. I'll see if I can find it, but he said something along those lines. And so the lawsuit, Billy Mitchell didn't bring any of that shit in. Carl brought all that shit in. So Billy Mitchell sues him for the defamatory statement about Apollo Legend. Then Carl's defense is, but I said you cheated at video games. And then Carl describes his lawsuit as the lawsuit has a lot of elements about Billy cheating at video games. Like, you have aggressively manipulated the narrative there entirely to conceal the true nature of the suit, in my opinion. So it's a ridiculous notion. If Carl sues me for my reaction video and then I bring in as a defense, well, Carl's a pickup artist, I can't then go, guys, Carl is suing me. And the lawsuit, it's all about Carl being a pickup artist. It's like, what? No, it isn't. And then he says the thing about the cheating every video. He says it 100 fucking times. He says maybe once that it's about Apollo Legend. So, totally disingenuous. And that is further reinforced by the fact that Barlow, the judge, said, I have made no determination about whether Billy Mitchell cheated at video games. It's not like I haven't made a decision either way whether that's true or not, because it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't. It doesn't matter. This contextual truth, as Carl is using it, which again I'm not sure is correct. I would have to do more research, not a lawyer. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Anyway, welcome, Ace. Yeah, the truth will come out.
Legend, but on the other hand, because he doesn't get to just isolate that one paragraph...
He does, actually. He absolutely does. If everything else in the video is not relevant to his specific claim, he doesn't need to introduce it.
And ignore everything else in the video, the cheating allegations, along with other more serious claims, became involved. And ultimately...
Because you brought them in.
The judge did agree that those other claims were made and that they were substantially true.
Yes. And it doesn't matter. Who cares? You're the one who's insisting that this is important. But Billy didn't think it was important, and the judge didn't think it was important. So you can't then go, well, I think it's important, so I'm going to keep saying it every 4 seconds. It just makes you look like an idiot.
Though in his opinion, they weren't more serious than the claim Billy was suing over, which I personally don't agree with. In my
Whoa, hold on. So the judge decides that the statements implying that Billy contributed to Apollo Legends' suicide, the judge decided that those were greater, those were more, like, damaging, than the cheating stuff. Which obviously they are. This is some kid's life. This is some kid's life. So I agree with the judge. Carl's gonna argue against that. Carl's gonna disagree with that. That really the cheating is more important. Carl.
Personal opinion, I think expressing joy over Apollo Legends' death is far worse than any implication that the eventual settlement of Billy's $1 million lawsuit against a young YouTuber who had major health issues...
Again, private DM during a very tumultuous time versus statements seen by hundreds of thousands of people as part of a series of 20 videos getting fucking 15 million views altogether, shitting on the guy. Do you see the distinction?
And no money, and who is just expressing the truth, might have contributed in some way to his decision to end his life. After Billy filed his lawsuit, I released a video in September 2021 titled I'm Being...
It's so funny. All these thumbnails are like this, where he's like sarcastically saying, it's over, I'm finished, I'm screwed. And they're all true. he was saying them ironically, but they're all true.
Sued and cancelled, where I announced that I was officially being sued. In that video, I specifically state that I'm not going to...
We haven't even gone to the fucking GoFundMe yet, man. We're past the halfway point at the hour 36 mark, so we're getting there.
Talk about what the lawsuit was about. Normally, I'd give you a full breakdown of this kind of thing, but because this one involves me, I'm going to keep my cards a lot closer to my chest. What I will tell you is that I am being sued for defamation, and the amount of damages being sought is $450,000. I will definitely be giving you updates as we go, but I don't want to give out too many details or strategies before I use them in court. After this,
I don't want to... He's hoarding strats. Carl was hoarding strats. I will 100% be posting this to YouTube. Absolutely. I was about to upload part 1 of my Approacher Now videos, of which there are 2 parts. I was like about to do it. I had to stitch some things together in Adobe, and I was about to do that, export, and then upload. Because I got to go to work in like 4 hours. It's a public holiday today, but I'm going in. I'm going in. So I was right about to do that, and then this dropped 2 hours ago. So the Approacher Now series is on hold, but I think I will be going forward with it because this is embarrassing. This is not what he needed to do. He needed to just like he needed an unconditional surrender. He needed to just say, "I'm sorry. You were right. This is why I did it. I didn't want... I felt bad about the statement I made, and things were looking bad, so I tried to make things look better for me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry about the GoFundMe. I'm very sorry. Here's all the money back. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me." That's what he should have done. If he did that, I would not release the Approacher Now videos, although they are pretty good, especially part 2. Part 2's great. But, of course not. Of course, he did nothing wrong. He's the king. But yeah, he's hoarding strats. He was hoarding his defenses. He didn't want Billy to start using them. Get his own. He didn't want to get speed bullied by Billy. He didn't want to get argument bullied by what was Billy's lawyer's name? He was good. He's an Australian lawyer. P. Summers. He didn't want to get argument bullied by P. Summers.
Didn't talk about my lawsuit at all for over a year. And during this time, news outlets were posting articles about how Billy was suing me for cheating. Again, this wasn't because I said this. I wasn't even talking about my lawsuit at all. These articles were being written because reporters were reading the court documents where these issues were being argued. And I wasn't going to go out of...
By you. Again, by you. I keep moving the chat. Carl keeps putting fucking text everywhere.
my way to draw attention away from the cheating allegations either.